Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Ryan Engelstad here from Thunderdome, Minnesota, and we're going to talk about rival rounds here for a minute, or however long this video takes. With the off season here, we kind of start looking at ammunition and planning for spring and summer, because when it's 0 degrees out and snowing, there's not much else to do Nerf-wise. Modding and resourcing materials is what we are working on. So, we have a big event in May where we're hoping for lots of people. That means we need lots and lots of ammunition to supply those lots of people. And so you start looking at cost and, where you're going to get what. Rival, the choke point always comes down to cost. You can do cool things like the Nemesis and Prometheus, but at 8 rounds per second, if they're a quarter a ball from Nerf, that's $2 per second that you're shooting across the field that you may not get back anytime in a quick manner. So, we're always looking for sources. The problem with some of the bigger amounts you can get, like this is a bag of 200, but in the same bag, this one is extremely squishy, where this one is much closer to Nerf standard squishiness. So, sometimes you need to buy one bag to kind of assess, but that gets expensive as well. The Nerf rounds, these are from a Nemesis. They're new, so squishing those, they're both the same. I've gone through most of the bag, and the Nerf rounds are usually very consistent. The Dart Zone rounds those orange ones are very consistent. So now we keep looking for other options. Now, headshot always seems to be the default winner as far as out of the mainstream rounds. But in order to capitalize on when Amazon and other places have sales, I keep every color of headshot in my cart. So if one color decides to go on sale, I think the last one was hot pink. It was for 110, and it was at 10.90 something, and it only lasted for a day. But since it was in my cart, I was able to grab a few bags because I had a few dollars at that point, and was able to get them at a good price. So this is another one called KampFit. I ordered one box just to see what they're about. It was $14 for 120. You get 60 red and 60 yellow. I've gone through the box. Their squishiness is very consistent with Nerf. They have an H on them, just like Headshot. Both the red and the yellow. And I've shot them through the Chronos. I've shot them through Nemesis. I've shot them through a Atlas and Hera, and they shoot just fine. No complaints. The problem when you have the two different weights of balls is in the springers they can get jammed very easily. In the flywheels they can actually get spun up behind. We've seen that. The very light rounds just aren't worth the downtime it takes to replace your repair your blaster. Going into a speed loader, if they're soft, you might not get them to jam down into your Chronos correctly. So, this being another option of good ammunition at a good price, I'll put this in my cart on Amazon, and if it goes on sale, or a one-day sale, or a whatnot, and it shows up as on sale, or the price change, hopefully going down, then I can see it, and we can act and get hundreds of rounds cheaply. So, this is more of a strategy on where to source rival rounds, I guess. Like I said, it doesn't cost anything to put stuff in your cart on Amazon. It only costs when you check out, of course. So it's just a way of kind of keeping tabs on prices of things. If you just load up your cart of the different items, and then you can tell when the price goes up or down. So, like I said, we're trying to get everything in place for our world record attempt in May, and ammunition is a big part of that. So further updates as things go on, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.